From our North Idaho newsroom tonight, the Coeur High School football team has been unstoppable this season. They were state champions last year, and they have a 5-0 record this season.
But their next opponent is wavering. Some Moscow High School parents want out. They're worried about the children's safety. And KXLY4's Anusha Roy joins us now. And Anusha, what's the big concern here?
Well, parents from Moscow say it's not about the threat of losing, but it comes down to the size of the team. Moscow is a smaller team. Parents say that's fewer players out on the field, fewer substitutes, which is the big thing, and they feel like that could lead to injuries.
The Vikings are dominant and powerful. Last week they clobbered Sandpoint 88-12. They were gearing up for homecoming against Moscow High next week, but hit a roadblock.
Most of it has to deal I'm thinking, with the safety of their players. Okay. Is what I'm getting through the conversations we're having.
To Todd Gilkey's surprise, some parents in Moscow are suggesting the game be canceled. It's been scheduled for 2 years. We talked to one Moscow High parent who wants to stay anonymous. He says his worry comes down to numbers. Moscow's team is smaller than Coeur d'Alene's, around 30 players versus 50 for the Vikings.
Low numbers, and then you have a tendency to get really tired because you have no substitutes, and you have a tendency to get hurt late in the game.
He says the issue here is not losing, it's simply the player's safety.
I think what will be said is that, Coeur d'Alene's, oh, we're afraid to play them, you're afraid to lose. Like I said, that's not the issue. That has nothing to do with it.
But some were uneasy enough about the matchup, they had to speak out.
We did sign up for the game, so you should play if you sign up for it. I was torn one way or the other, whether we should or not. I just don't want our kids to get hurt.
There are worries Todd Gilkey doesn't think is warranted.
I think there's studies out there that show that if you want to say a little school playing a big school, the chance of injuries doesn't increase by playing a school with more kids.
Gilkey is confident that the game will continue and is visiting Moscow tomorrow to speak with parents and players.
Now, in the meanwhile, Coeur d'Alene's homecoming has been pushed back by a week just in case. Live in Coeur d'Alene, Anusha Roy, KXLY4 HD News.